My name is Sean, and today I'm giving you a little bit of a story. This is the prelude to the video you're about to watch, so it's kind of important. I guess you could skip it, but I don't think you should. I graduated from high school in the summer of 2020 and went on to spend one of the worst years of my life as a freshman at Arizona State University. In response to the COVID-19 outbreak in March, ASU decided to provide all of my classes either partially or exclusively online, meaning I never left my dorm room. They also kept the dining hall closed all year, meaning I never left my dorm room. The university was also brutally efficient in throttling its own activities, meaning that school-sponsored events were cold and unfriendly, campus clubs were barely allowed to meet in person, and even stretching into April, when the majority of the student body was fully vaccinated, basketball courts across campus were missing their hoops. They'd been physically removed, and the university said, you know what? Who needs them? Why put them back? And they never did. My roommate jumped ship only a month in, and the 7 months that followed were basically just very expensive solitary confinement. By the time May rolled around, I was desperate to get home for summer break, but there was a problem. While I was at ASU, my parents decided to pull up their roots in New Mexico and move across the country to Maryland. So my 500-mile drive morphed into a 2,500-mile drive. That's a long drive. So, being at least ostensibly a film student, I decided to film the whole thing. A 5-day drive across deserts, through plains, through ghost towns and pyramids, over rivers, and finally to an unfamiliar home in a strange new world. Maybe you'll see some landmarks from your home state along the way if the I-40 happens to pass through. If not, you probably won't. Sorry, Alaskans. I spent most of my summer working on this film, so I hope you enjoy it. It's taken a lot of work to get it this far. If you don't, sorry. I tried to make it as snappy and entertaining as possible, and I sincerely hope I've achieved that. So sit down with some popcorn and, I guess, clear your schedule, because this one's pretty long. Alright, it is Friday the 7th of May, just about packed up. Pretty much nothing left in here. Absolutely nothing in here. And this is just about everything I have in the world. And that's the rest of it. This stuff I'm taking in a trip to the storage unit to drop it off. I don't know if you can tell, I'm very tired. That stuff I'm lugging across the country with me, and that includes the backpack and the bike. I just finished getting this all cleaned up. Cleaning the bathroom took surprisingly long, but I think I might want to record this trip. I've never done something this long by myself, and I think if I make a video out of it, it'll be something that'll be really valuable to me as I get older. I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully I'll be more awake at 7:20 tomorrow morning. That's when I'm getting up. So this'll be fun. Obviously things haven't entirely worked out as planned, but you know, got the rest of this stuff loaded up. That's the storage unit, get it all put away. And once that's done, gotta load up the rest of it. Jesus Christ, this is gonna take forever. All X's, nice. This spot here is where I fell on my bike and did that to my knee. A lot of good memories there. Well, we're moving. Got a full load of stuff. On my way to the storage unit. Should get there in 18 minutes. It's 11. Hoping to get out before 1. This is really stressful now, but I swear once I get moving it'll be fun. For now though, it's just stressful. Lesson learned. That is not a very stable place to put a GoPro. I wanted to mention that on the way out, I walked past the Goodwill donation pile and someone had put out what looked like a really nice mini fridge, and I was like, oh wow, it's super clean and also super nice. So I grabbed it and I'm gonna donate mine in its place. But there it is. It's that big block back there. That's why I can't move my seat all the way back. But it's worth it, because that thing can hold like 6 cans of soda.
Turn left, then the destination is on your left.
Update, it is now 1 o'clock, the time that I wanted to leave, and apparently there is a wait list for carts. Still got all this crap I gotta move, and that crap too. Oh my god, I just want to get out of here. All I can do now is just wait in this desolate room until I get a cart. Hello? Yeah. Sweet. I'll be right there. Bye. I got a cart. Bike's loaded. Car's loaded. Just about filled to the brim. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. I'm good to go. Gonna get a 3rd-degree burn off that seatbelt buckle. You know, I'm really proud I did that by myself. All things considered. It's not an easy thing to do alone. But my mailbox keys returned, my room keys returned, the agreement is signed, everything is good to go. I want you to check out this album I've been listening to. It's by this guy called Just a Gent. It's pretty solid. So the plan for this trip is today I'm gonna go from here to Los Alamos, which is my hometown. I'm gonna spend the night in the Holiday Inn, hang out with my friends tomorrow. The day after that, I'm gonna go New Mexico to Oklahoma. In Oklahoma, I'm gonna visit a town called Doherty, which is my name, my last name. I'm going to try to take it over, see if I can just, through family rights alone, take over the town. We'll see how that goes. After that, it's Oklahoma to Tennessee. I'm going to stop in the Bass Pro Shop in Memphis. Biggest pyramid in the United States? Not really. I think that's the one in Las Vegas. One of the biggest pyramids in the United States. The biggest Bass Pro Shop's the pyramid in the U.S. by far. After that, it's Tennessee to Maryland. That's the plan for this trip. I wanted to go mountain biking, but it turns out my mountain bike has a crack in the frame. In the meantime, I'll try and cram in as much interesting stuff as I can get a hold of. At the moment, it's just hometown Doherty and Bass Pro Shop. But if I see something interesting on the side of the road, I'll stop and check it out. I hope that angle wasn't too terrible. Oh Jesus, look at my hands. That's what I get for putting my bike on last.
Surrender to the moment, let your brain fly high.
65 miles to Payson. We're practically there. It's not even that long of a drive. We're practically there. All right, so I've got a better angle of that huge smoke plume. Looks like somebody had a little bit of a oopsie in the kitchen, perhaps. Or maybe it's a controlled burn. I have no idea. There's something going on over there. I don't know what it is. Anyway, back to driving for me.
Switch on autopilot, let the mind run dry. Surrender to the moment, let your brain fly high.
What goes on in your mind, heart? What goes on in your mind? You are tearing me apart when you treat me so unkind. What goes on in your mind? I'm living in your name, waiting for the time to turn. Now the light is turning, I see you was blind. It's so easy for a girl like you to lie. Tell me why. What goes on in your heart? What goes on? What? Come on, man. I'm trying my best. I gotta look up the lyrics sometime. Check this out, though. The scenery's getting kind of cool, huh? Wow! That's the sound I make when I see cool scenery. Look at that! Oh my god. Wow. It's very barren. It's so... Yeah, I was not close. Look at that. Someone died there. That's, you know what? Maybe I should put the camera down, taking that into account. Okay. I'm gonna try not to die, so I'm gonna set this down for a bit. Me so unkind. What goes on in your mind? Oh, God. Mazda ain't doing so good on the uphills. He's trying his best. Old Mazzy. Mazzy. I haven't come up with a name for my car. I like the sound of Molotov because it's kind of cool, and it also kind of sounds like Mazda. It has the same start. It's a bit long though. I think I'm pulling into Payson right about now. Oh wow. Check that out. Entering Payson. Okay, no population, that's fine. Maybe a third of the way to the New Mexico-Arizona border. Here we have a man in a white t-shirt and blue jeans, just taking a stroll. Good on you, man. Hey, check that out. Got a property available from Payson Guy. If I ever start a business in, say, Tempe, I'll be Tempe Guy. And then maybe Tempe Guy and Payson Guy can meet up and, I don't know, do a collab. Cut that out. That was not worth the air it took. Pistola Annie's boutique, you say? Oh, me probably not going to go there. That's my Circle K. It's still 284. All right. For once, Gas Buddy did not let me down. I'm pleasantly surprised. We're back to full. I've got the cable there so I can charge the GoPro. It's getting kind of low. Next stop, probably Gallup. We're going to try to make it all the way to Gallup before I have to stop. mean, I've got 12 gallons. I get about 30 miles a gallon, probably, when I'm just loaded down. So that should be plenty. See you then. I think I'll go with Mozzie. I think that's the winner. It's natural, flows right off the tongue. It's short, it's sweet. It's probably not very creative. Yeah, I'm sure there's 100,000 other Mozzies driving around the U.S., but to be fair, when I was a kid, my parents had a Chevy Equinox, and they called it Iki. So that's sort of the quality of car naming that I'm coming from. So I hereby christen this car Mozzie. So it turns out, as far as the route goes, I'm not going to make it to Gallup until after 8 o'clock, which was a surprise because, you know, I thought, hey, I'll get there around 7-ish and I'll make it home in a reasonable hour. Turns out, I forgot that Arizona doesn't go with daylight savings time and New Mexico does. So I'm going to cross an hour into the future. I'm going to lose an hour. So it might be closer to midnight by the time I actually make it to Los Alamos. So that's unfortunate. But what can you do? So I'm sitting on the side of the road, just on the far side of Heber, just stretch my legs a little bit, and making good time, relatively. It's about 5 o'clock, and I've got a couple, I think 130 miles left until I get to Gallup. So should be fun. That's a lie, by the way. It's not going to be fun.
At the stop sign, turn left onto State Route 260.
Thank you, Siri. Women. Can't live with them, can't live without them. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. At this point, it is truly my only friend. Don't got no friends, but I got the road, and I'm on it again. Oh. See it. Well, that A&W is where I stopped on my way. Well, I've stopped there before, is what I'm saying. It's a nice little town. They got some stuff going on. They got a Little Caesars. Still looking at a couple hours till I hit Gallup, but I just passed a billboard that was advertising Moriarty, so it's pretty nice to be, you know, start seeing New Mexico on the map. It means I'm getting technically kind of almost close. Oh, Jesus, this is a long drive. All right, I'm merging onto the I-40, which I'm gonna be on, I think, all the way from here till Tennessee, and then somewhere in Tennessee, I think I get off of it. But this I-40 is my life for a long time now. Oh my God, I'm getting a little sleepy, but hey, good news. We're getting pretty dang close to the New Mexico border, and if I'm not mistaken, that does appear to be it. Yeah, there it is. Welcome to the great state of New Mexico. Okay, so that's Gallup done. I got a coffee because I'm getting sleepy, and I don't want to get sleepy because when you sleep on the road, bad things happen. We're in the final stretch. It's going to be another 3 hours and 20 minutes, and then I'll be done. At this point, I just can't wait to be done for the day. The excitement of starting the trip is worn off. But, on the road again.
Realise that there are bits that you're not getting right. So you know you need to practice your fingering of bar 18.
Dinner.
Use the left lane to keep left to merge onto I-25 north towards Santa Fe.
And they turned and stared at me with their mouths open.
Well, we're just about there. I came up with a line earlier in the day that I wanted to say as I came into town, and I'm pretty sleepy and I don't want to do it, but just to give my past self some justice, I'm gonna say it. This is the first time I've come back to my hometown as a tourist. And even though I don't want to say that because I'm very tired, it's a very strange sensation. I don't know what to make of it. Guess that's part of growing up. Anyway, on a lighter note, here's the Holiday Inn Express. Never been here, obviously, because I, usually had a house to sleep in, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I made it. So that's leg one of the trip complete. Only took till just before midnight my time and just before 1 in the morning New Mexico time. In case you're wondering what that noise is, the AC decided to turn on as soon as I came in. A for the service, B minus for the audio quality. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any filming tomorrow because I just want to hang out with my friends, but maybe I will. Who knows? We'll see. I just forgot how to wave. Okay. Goodbye. See? That's how you do it. Oh, you're joking. It is about 11 o'clock on Sunday. Had the boys over. We had a good time. Gotta get back on the road. Party has ended, so next stop is Moriarty. Second day of driving, and it's the second day that I've forgotten to grab my sunglasses before I took off. So need to wait till I get to Moriarty to pull them out of my bag, because now it's buried. Remember your sunglasses. Now we're pulling into Santa Fe. I'm going to be driving through on my way to Moriarty. Gonna need a coffee. That's another one of the things I forgot this morning. Headed to a place called Lisa's Truck Center. According to Gas Buddy, that's the place with the cheapest gas. It's a restaurant, but apparently also a gas station, I have to imagine. It just asked me to enter my zip code. Stupid. I will say, I was trying to pump my gas and it said, please see cashier.
Okay, do you want to prepare or you want me to go on to the car?
I just wanted to, it was asking me to enter my zip code, and then when I did, it said, please see cashier.
I have no idea.
Alright, that's Moriarty done. Now we're just gonna keep driving on to Oklahoma City. I'm probably not gonna visit Doherty. It adds an extra 3 hours to the trip. And right now I'm so tired. I don't know if I want to do that. But, you know, for now I just gotta make it to Oklahoma City because that's where I've got a hotel booked. So, maybe I'll think about Doherty tomorrow. And if it's something I want to do, I'll go do it. And if it's not, I won't do it. For now, I'm probably just going to put the GoPro on time-lapse so I don't have to worry about it. And we'll get there when we get there. This is the solo road trip in life during COVID times. It's not super fun. This guy here in the Western Flyer cab has been trying desperately to pass this guy in the other truck in the right lane for 5 minutes! You're not gonna pass him, man! Give it up! Your truck's got like 4.5 horsepower. Is this guy... He's gonna make me get in the right lane to get around him. I wouldn't be this frustrated if it hadn't been 5 minutes already. And we're going 20 miles an hour below the speed that I'm actually wanting to go. In other words, we're going 60 in a 75. I'm never buying anything from Western Flyer, I'll tell you that. You suck. You suck. Very bad man, not a fan. Welcome to Texas. Looks pretty much exactly the same. But now we're only an hour out of Amarillo. I believe I-40 has been under construction through Amarillo since probably the beginning of human civilization. And doesn't seem like they're going to be wrapping it up anytime soon. Arizona time, 4 o'clock New Mexico time, and now 5 o'clock Central time, which is the time zone I'm in now. And the only things I've had to eat today are my Holiday Inn breakfast and a banana flavored muffin. And that muffin was pretty good, but I could use a place to eat, and I want to spend a little bit of time in the places I'm driving through. So this video isn't just me like, hey, look out the window, isn't that terrain different? Okay, now we're in Maryland. That sucks. That's a terrible travel video. Oh, speaking of travel, take a look at that. That's Cadillac Ranch. I visited there a couple months ago when we dropped off my sister for college. I've done this route a couple times with my family. But yeah, I'm gonna walk around Amarillo and hopefully find some good food somewhere. So we'll see how that goes. Then I'll hop back in the car and try to make it to Oklahoma City before I pass out at the wheel and crash into a median. Well, that's another couple hundred miles off the total distance. Oh my god, my legs are killing me. So I have to keep my right foot on the gas pedal all the time. And last night, while I was falling asleep, I had this spasm and my right leg locked up. So it's starting to have an impact. I think I gotta start stretching when I get places. Alright, there's a place called, oh, it's not gonna focus, is it? There's a place called Brent's Cafe about half a mile from here, so I'm gonna give them a try. And it's New Mexican food, so it should be pretty dang good. Oh, they're closed. Damn it. Right? This is sort of a last minute decision, but I'm going to a Waffle House. Never been to one before, but I've heard enough about it that I feel like I should probably give it a try at some point. Hey, free shoe! It is. It's nice. They've got a jukebox too. Never seen one before. Let's see. Can I go for the, how about the Texas bacon cheesesteak and all?
Okay. Do you want the onions that come about?
Sure. Well, that was really good. Not what I was expecting. I saw a video where someone was like,
Before you leave, you need to make sure that you try Waffle House.
Yeah, I've heard of that place. Do they have like top tier waffles?
No.
High quality food?
No.
Is it like a good family environment?
No.
Do they keep the restaurant clean?
No.
Are they known for having the best of literally anything?
No.
Will I feel safe there?
No.
Do they have any healthy options or?
No.
When they serve me my coffee, can I be sure that there won't be something crawling around in it?
No.
Are they social distancing?
No.
Were they social distancing at peak pandemic?
No.
Would I see this restaurant on Food Network?
No.
All right, so this place sounds god awful, man.
It's a southern thing, man. You just gotta experience it.
but the food was pretty good. It was just diner food. I think if you go in there expecting fine cuisine, you're stupid. En route to Oklahoma City. I've got about 4 hours of driving left for today, and then I'm done. It was really nice to get a break from the driving. I really needed that. So far, I've listened to about 4 Hidden Brain episodes, and that's great for a while, but it starts to get old. So now I'm going to listen to Fahrenheit 51 audiobook, because I've been meaning to read that, but I don't have a copy. And there's a free audiobook on YouTube, so I'm just going to listen to that. And that should take about 5 hours and 53 minutes, so that'll definitely get me there. GoPro's out of battery. I just passed a sign for a place called McLean, and I feel like it's a bit of a waste of a day if I didn't see anything interesting or go anywhere. You know, looking out the windows is great, but I'd love to take a look around on foot. There's the sign. Check that out. Supposedly there's a museum around here somewhere. It's nice to be off the big road for a little bit, even if I don't find this museum. Here's an old Texaco. Very old. This place is dead. They're closed. Huh. Dedicated to George Bush. Yeah, everything's closed, but I think it's just because it's a Sunday. That's a shame. I was hoping there'd be something cool to look at. This is the museum though. Huh. That's a shame. Guess I'll keep going then. Building for rent, by the way, if anyone's looking for a property. This place reminds me a lot of Radiator Springs. There's the library. I thought my hometown was small. Wish there was something open, some people to talk to. Just picked a bad day to visit, I guess. End of day 2 of road tripping. Technically a success, I'd say, because I ended today happier than when I woke up. So if that's your barometer for success, I did it. I'm successful. Here in Oklahoma City, here with the Sooners, I think that's what they're called. The hotel's on Sooner Street, so if it's not, I'm being brutally misled. Now that the trip is happening in full, I think it's more exciting, it's more immediate. I feel like it's actually real now. So that's a good thing. Ooh, you know, I've been thinking about Dory, Oklahoma. And I think if I actually get good sleep tonight, which I did not last night, but if I sleep well tonight, I could devote 3 hours or so this morning to checking that out tomorrow morning. And then come back and then keep going. So that would add significantly more driving to the day. Guess I'll think tonight about whether or not I think it's worth it, and then decide in the morning. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm going to Doherty. I'm gonna regret it for the rest of my life if I don't do it. This is the only shot. I'm not in Oklahoma that often. It's kind of not a super interesting place, no offense. Gotta make the most of it while I'm here. Probably not going to do a whole lot of filming on this drive, mainly because I've run out of creative camera angles to use in this car. I mean, you know what it's like when driving. It's Oklahoma City. Left in me. I want to say I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I've literally the only reason that I know this place exists at all is because there was a website where you could type in, it was how many US cities can you name off the top of your head? And out of curiosity, I typed in my own last name and it popped up in Oklahoma. And I had no intention of visiting, but then I realized I was going to be driving through Oklahoma and I thought, hey, there's an idea. And now I'm on a rural road in southern Oklahoma, surprisingly wooded. I thought Oklahoma was more the wide open prairie, but it's pretty dense over there. Really no clue what to expect, but I'm 1.8 miles out, so I guess we'll see. Well, that's a problem. It's literally on the far side of these train tracks. Not seeing any signs of life. There it is. Okay. So this is Doherty. I just met the lady in the Doherty store. She was great. She sold me this hat, Doherty, Oklahoma. It's $25, is a bit overpriced, but you know, where else am I gonna get that? It's the Senior Citizen Center. This apparently used to be a movie theater and then it caught fire. And it was built in the 1800s apparently. It's pretty cold, pretty rainy. There's a bunch of dogs that just walk around. Not a whole lot going on. Don't want to walk too much through the neighborhoods because if I lived here I wouldn't want some guy walking around filming me. Not entirely certain that was worth the extra 3 hours I just added to this trip. Probably wasn't. I mean, the lady at the Doherty store was friendly. She apparently bakes these snickerdoodles at home. So I got a home-baked snickerdoodle. She also thought it was really entertaining that my name was Doherty. Whew. Man, this ain't cold though. Train finally moved. So that's nice. Well, as long as we can, let's take a drive down Main Street. Bad news is, I wasn't able to find a mayor to try to, well, take ownership of the town from. On top of that, I have my doubts as to whether these people would go quietly into my new leadership. They seem kind of like hardy people, so I might have a hard time convincing them to follow me just because my name is Doherty.
Sleepy mosquito buzz and delicate filigree murmur of the old man's voice, at first scolding and then consoling the great house.
Minutes ago, I was pretty tired, and that's when I got a Monster Energy drink. I'm still tired, but I'm tired faster. God, I wish they had coffee at that store. I went to the gas station, they didn't have a single coffee. Take a look at this. Take a look, take a gander. Propaganda at that, my dude. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Oh yeah. We're in the natural state now, baby. I'd never heard that before. I guess Arkansas is the natural state, as opposed to all of the artificial states. Just a couple 147 more miles before we make it out of Arkansas. I'm gonna be honest, as far as this trip goes, Arkansas is a drive-through state. Sorry, Arkansas people. Love you guys. If there's anyone from Arkansas watching. If not, then no, you're stupid.
Keep right.
I've been struggling a little bit with depression on these drives. You know, the 8 months of isolation in college were bad as it is, but going from that to a cross-country road trip also alone, it's pretty tough, and it's gotten to the point where I think just about the only thing that can cheer me up is a giant bass fishing themed pyramid on the mud in Memphis, Tennessee.
Use the right lane to take exit 1 onto Riverside Drive.
Oh, hey. Jesus. That's... I'm intimidated and impressed. That has no right to be that big. Who put that there?
When the aliens come down, all they really want to see is the pyramid by the river down in Memphis, Tennessee. Made of glass and some brass, it'll knock you on your ass, make your damn jaw drop.
What's that?
It's our Bass Pro Shop. Duh, what you think it was? Doesn't every city have a big ass pyramid by the mud? Yeah, some people wipe their eyes cause they think that they're on drugs, but they're really at the best place to shop. It's our Bass Pro Shop.
Sorry about it, still a little scary. Incredibly insecure about going in public. But this place is pretty crazy. Got all this, got all that, you got all that. Pretty importantly, also got all that, which is kind of a lot. So, yeah, sort of a lot going on here. Ooh, pretzels. Nice. So, that place is pretty cool. I'd probably give it at least 1 thumbs up, you know, maybe 5, 10. I don't know how many that was. I didn't see anything I needed to get, mostly because I don't do a whole lot of fishing. Really, I saw that song Big Guy made and I thought it was funny, so I came. Not a bad idea. There's a lot to do in there. They have an arcade. They put an arcade in a fish store. What? That's crazy. I don't know if you can see it. They have a restaurant up there. They call it The Lookout. And you have to pay $8 to even go up there. You also have to make a reservation to eat there, which I did not know. So, in other words, I will be eating Wendy's tonight and pulling up to my hotel in a few hours. Man, this place is pretty cool though, huh? Got all the interstates going around overhead and then just a random pyramid right there. The single largest bass-themed pyramid in the United States and possibly the world. And did you look at that? The good people of Memphis didn't break into my car. I love it when that happens. I cannot wait to be done driving. We're getting there. We're in Tennessee. Right side of the country. Just not quite there yet. I don't know how they screwed up on the magnet game. Literally all you have to do is make a triangular magnet with the Bass Pro logo on it. But they did this instead, so that's what I got. I got it for my mom. But if you really think about it, you never really went if you didn't get a fridge magnet of the place for your mom. So when I think about it that way, it's okay. I'm okay with. It did cost $6 though. That's kind of steep. That's a little much. Bass Pro Shops, I'll have you know.
Go past this light. Then at the next one, turn left.
I'm really tired. I don't know why. There's 2 beds in here. They just ran out of 1-bedrooms, and apparently they're the same price. So I said, I mean, I guess I could sleep on 2 beds. Pretty good idea. Oh, Jesus. I'm really tired. late to turn the camera on. That was Nashville back there. The place is huge. I think it's the biggest city I've seen so far. I don't get to see a whole lot of it because I'm routing around it. Because going through downtown would be hell. Yeah, Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know if that's the capital. Could be. But it's definitely large. Anyway, this place is in Knoxville, and I've never been before, so I'm going to give it a try when I get there. It's going to be another 3 hours or so, but for you it might be 45 seconds. I mean, at this point in the drive, there's really not a whole lot of interesting stuff going on. I might do another time lapse, but I feel like those are getting kind of tired now too, so we might just make it kind of snappy. Let's go with that. Let's make it snappy. See you in Knoxville. Welcome to Knoxville.
Red light, camera ahead.
This is it. This is Knoxville, Tennessee.
Go past this light.
We made it.
Then at the next one, turn left.
We being me, you didn't do a thing. Would have really helped if you'd have taken a driving shift.
Use the left lane to turn left.
But you
then
didn't.
Turn left.
My leg is killing me. That thing's been sitting on the pedal for all day. For 4 days now. So anyway, I'm gonna go get dinner. And then, I guess it's hotel time. That is a super interesting day. But, you know, this isn't quite as exciting of a cross-country trip as I think other people take. I'm making it more out of success, or I'm making it more out of necessity than desire. Had to get back from college somehow.
Go past this stop sign, then turn left onto Market Street.
And if you're wondering why I'm documenting it if I'm doing it when I didn't really want to, it's because it's occurred to me that I'm aging, and very soon everything will end, and I want to capture some of it before it slips through my fingers. This doesn't feel valuable now, but I'm sure I'll watch it all the time when I make a video out of this. So it's really more for me than for you, come to think of it. Anyway, all the same, I hope you've been enjoying it if you have watched it this far.
Turn left, then arrive at your destination.
And anyway, I'm about to get some dinner. So apparently this restaurant is in downtown Knoxville, and it is very difficult to find parking.
Walnut Street.
Here's the good stuff. Oh, nope, they're covered. What does that mean? Oh, it's reserved parking. God damn it. Alright, found somewhere to park. It's $10 to park, but you know, it's not too bad. Could definitely be worse for downtown parking. Gotta get me one of them best burgers ever. This place is very different from Memphis, that's for sure. It feels much more, well, wealthy for one. I don't know what to make of it yet, but I feel safer. Hey, dog. So the place is called Stock and Barrel, and that was definitely one of the best burgers I've had. Can't say for certain whether it's the best because I'm an impartial judge. I don't remember most of them well enough to judge, I'm sorry, but the bun was soft, the burger was bitty, you know, it was juicy. It was really good. Good time. I recommend it. Stock and Barrel, Knoxville, Tennessee. Forgot where I was for a second. Knoxville, Tennessee. Not a bad spot.
In half a mile, the destination is on your left.
So that's the end of day, whatever it is. Right now it's about, I think, 1:30 in the morning. So, you know, getting solid sleep along this route. Tomorrow's the last day. There's a bit of an oil shortage going on, apparently, because some group, I think they're called Dark Side, hacked into the government. Or it's not a government organization. A hacker group stopped the Eastern Coast oil pipeline. North Carolina and Virginia go, oh no! That's the situation. So gas might be unusually expensive tomorrow. It might not. I don't know. Hopefully not. I have to refuel twice, so that would suck. Definitely ready for the trip to be over. Been alone for too long, that's for sure. How's it going? We got an early morning update to the Sean Show. It is 2:22 in the morning. And this bad boy, this guy right here, this stuck at 78 degrees. None of these buttons do anything. It just flashes at you until you give up and walk away. So I went over to the phone right over here, right? And I called the operator. I said, operator, my room's too hot. I can't sleep in it. And they said, okay. I said, well, do you know how to change that? Like, how does the thermostat work? I might be using it wrong. He said, I don't know. So I said, okay. So how do I fix this? He said, well, I guess you gotta come talk to me and we can switch you into a different room. It's adventure time. Early morning adventure, everyone's favorite. This one has a thermostat. Very helpful. There's a separate bedroom. Nice. Look at this. Okay, I can work with this. You know, it may be 2:30 in the morning, but I think I'm gonna sleep well today. I hope. Jesus, if this room gets up to 78 and doesn't let me change it, I need sleep. It's 11. Gotta get out of here. It's the last day. I don't know if I'd say this trip has been fun. I'm glad I recorded it. No regrets there. I am struggling a little bit to figure out what to film. I've sort of filmed it all. I filmed out the front window, I filmed out the side windows, filmed out the back window, filmed me, did time lapses. I even strapped the camera to my bike and got an outside of the car angle, which I still kind of think is pretty cool, if I'm being honest. I guess all there is to do now is make the final stretch. So we're here in Knoxville. We're gonna stay on I-40 for a bit, and then I think we're gonna get off just outside of Knoxville onto I-81, and that's gonna jump back and forth. It turns into I-64 up here. There it is. And then we eventually make it to Maryland. So that's today. Okay, this is a big moment for me. I've been on I-40 since New Mexico, since Albuquerque, and I'm about to ditch it. Oh no! I-40!
Keep left.
Oh, why did I have to be this way? I'm with I-81 now. Oh, Jesus.
Continue straight.
I'm with I-81 now for the next 157 miles. You were good to me, I-40. I'll miss you. So I'm a little bit nervous here. So far I've been to 2 different gas stations. Neither of them has gas. It's the first time I've really experienced
Turn right onto West
Shut
Andrew
up!
Johnson
I pressed
Highway.
end for. Yeah, this is a little bit nerve-wracking. Man, what a terrible time to be road tripping. Look at that guy. That guy's filling up like a 50-gallon drum. This is why we're running out of gas. So, I just paid $15 for 5 gallons of gasoline. How's your day going? Driving B-roll. Check this out. That was pretty good. It was pretty sweet. You can really see the full panoramic view right there. What? Farther from the state border than I thought we were. I'll be honest. I thought we were really close. That's why I started filming. Didn't mean to sit here and beatbox for 5 minutes. I'm setting an unbelievable amount of spit into my steering wheel. I don't think I've ever produced that quantity in such a short amount of time. I need to disinfect my car thoroughly when I get back. Come on. We're getting there. We're just about there. Where's there it is. Check that out. Woo! Welcome to Virginia, baby. Oh yeah. It's for lovers. We're lovers now. Me and you. That's awesome. I might edit this out. I'm not sure yet. I'll definitely keep in the 8 solid minutes of me beatboxing though. That's for sure. That stays. Realistically, I'll probably have to make this same drive again at the start of the next semester. Hopefully, life will be less bleak by the time that drive comes around. And maybe it'll be a little bit more fun. Look at this guy. Limo with a Harley, I think. That guy's a badass. else would do this. Yeah. I think I need to throw this CD away. You know, I have to say, driving kind of sucks. Definitely overrated. We really romanticize the road trip, but then you go do it and you think, man, this whole driving for half a dozen hours at a time idea isn't such a good one. Anyway, about to pass into West Virginia. Got a cop behind me, so hopefully he doesn't notice that I'm holding a GoPro. That would be a really stupid way to get pulled over. There it is. Welcome to West Virginia, wild and wonderful. All right, West Virginia, country mama, take me home. Oh, hey, look at that. That's the last one. Nice. Alright, I am really hoping that there's a new Hardcore History, because that is what makes your average 2,500 mile road trip bearable. A little bit of Hardcore History. What do we got? Nope, there's no new episodes. Man. Alright. I guess we'll stick with the music for now.